But that says Motorcraft on it. That's real good. Yeah. Why does that still say Motorcraft? Oh, because it's remanufactured junk. That's why. Okay. 98 Ford Escort ZX2. We're going to be kind of rushing through this one. We've got thunder in the background. It's coming in, and I kind of need to get this done. But I do want to give you guys some context on what's going on here. So what happened was this customer called. We came out and looked at the vehicle. Is that the right way? Yeah. We came out to double check that she needed an alternator, and it was true, she needed an alternator. This is one of those ones where we allowed the customer to buy her own part, and it turned out that the part they got ended up being junk. They bought a remanufactured part. So here's your alternator. It's right here in the back. It's not a hard job. It's actually a pretty quick job. As long as everything goes well and the rain stays away. But, so she also had a belt that was messed up. So we told her the first day when we came out and we double checked that she actually needed the alternator. We told her if she's going to supply her own parts, you know, we don't stand behind that because we're not the ones supplying the part. And this is the reason why. When I got the alternator out and I started to put this alternator in, we realized that she was using a remanufactured part. I didn't even bother to check. And I don't use remanufactured parts if I can help it. If there's ever a chance that there's new, I will always attempt to sell new. For this reason, right here. We put this CarQuest remanufactured alternator in for her because that's what she bought. And exactly that day, not even an hour, nothing. It just doesn't work from the get-go. It's just a junk part. Now, that's not to say that there's times where we get remanufactured because that's all they offer for the car without going to the dealer. And ultimately, it's the customer's choice on what they want. But I won't stand behind remanufactured parts because they're junk and they fail often. So I know I'm kind of, I feel like I'm rambling for no damn reason here, but I'm in a little bit of a rush to get this done. But yes. Yes, ma'am. All right. Okay, thank you. That's why we did this job. She's such a nice lady, and she's not like, you know, trying to screw anybody or anything. She lives alone, and sometimes you just want to help someone, right? And it turns out that she got screwed. Damn parts are junk. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying because I'm kind of rambling. And my phone. Why wouldn't the phone ring? Hello, this is Ben.
Hey, good afternoon, Ben. My name is Greg. So I got your card from my guy, Advance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I was telling about the problem I had with my car. I loaned it to somebody, and they called me and said the car shut off on them. Long story short, I got the guy that wanted to fix my car. I called him, got it to him, and he said he had to change the crank sensor because the car wouldn't start. And then when he was driving around, he realized that the water level was going down and the car was overheating. So he thinks it's a head gasket. And he doesn't do that. As a matter of fact, he's like, it's not worth the repair. It's going to cost too much. So, anyways, I was talking to this guy in AutoZone. I mean, not AutoZone, I mean, Advance. And explained the problem. And I was asking him for the Blue Devil. And he said, probably best try and get it repaired. And then they gave me a card. Okay. So I'm just talking to see if I can get, what kind of quote I could get for that.
I'm not going to work you a quote for that. I need to come see the car. Because we need to find out what's going on. I don't want to spend, you know, an hour of my time getting an estimate together for you for a job that we haven't confirmed. Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a job because I'm trying to beat the rain.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live in Marion Oaks.
Marion Oaks? Okay. Send me a text message with your name and vehicle information. And when I'm done dealing with the rest of my day, I'll give you a call and we'll get you set up for an inspection if that's something you'd like to do, so we can come out and see what the heck's going on.
Yeah, I would like, I would like to know. If it's something repairable and it's not going to cost me too much, definitely would like to get it done. Because it's my daily driver. I mean,
Yeah, I understand. So like I said, just send me a text with your information, and I'll get back to you this afternoon when I get to the office.
Yeah, if you can call me anytime before 6 because I go to work at 6.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you so much, man. I'll send you that.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right.
Yeah, I am not taking the time to get you an estimate for a head gasket when your buddy diagnosed the car. Anyway, let me get back to this. So, the reason why I'm telling you all this is the day that I did this, the microphone that I bought from Amazon, which, you know, you shouldn't buy parts from Amazon. Why would I buy a microphone from there? Because I was being a cheap ass. And it failed. And I didn't know it. So all of the footage that I had, changing this alternator the first time, looking at the belt and everything, the issues she had, I didn't have the footage because there was no sound. So I deleted it because I'm not dealing with that crap. So now I'm trying to explain to you what it is, and I'm kind of rambling in circles here, and I feel bad because I'm not making any damn sense. So anyway, let me try to start again here. So we came out, looked at the car. This fucking thing is stuck. It needed an alternator, but this is why I questioned the alternator right as I was putting it in. I'm about to show it to you right now. So this is a CarQuest, right? Remanufactured. Ugh. But that says Motorcraft on it. That's real good. Yeah. Why does that still say Motorcraft? Oh, because it's remanufactured junk. That's why. Okay, so here's your new one. So right there, part number N, new. We've got all new parts. Regulators new, rectifier, whatever you want to call it. And this also, this terminal wasn't on the new one before. So I had a lot of questions, and I told the customer right before we did it that chances are this is not going to work because it's just how it works with these damn remanufactured parts. I do not have any luck with them to save my life. Every time I turn around, they fail prematurely, and they're just no good. Now, I get people trying to save money, and that's cool. But, I mean, you'd think CarQuest, a huge company, could do a little bit better on their quality control. Because this didn't even work that one didn't even work out of the box. So, like, you know, what are we doing here? So this poor lady has got to pay me again to do the job because my time's not free. And she's okay with that. She's perfectly happy with paying me to do it again. She just wants her car fixed. And just a poor part, man. Okay, it's nice and tight. So I hope that wasn't too much of a rambleness and me going in circles. It probably is because that's usually how I talk. I don't usually make sense, especially when I'm a little bit stressed out about trying to get this done before the rain gets here. I just don't want to get stuck or struck by freaking lightning. It looks like it has gone the other way, though, at the moment, to be honest with you. Because I haven't heard any thunder. But it's probably going to get us. Eventually today, just not on this job, maybe. So anyway, we had to retest the alternator that day also. Once we put it in, we had to make sure that, okay, crap, you know, maybe we were wrong. Maybe our diagnosis was wrong. So I had to recheck all that, and I wasn't wrong. This is not a computer-controlled alternator. It is a internally controlled. It gets a power on that main line, and it senses battery voltage on that line, and internally on that rectifier, it decides when to stop putting out voltage and start putting out voltage, which if you know an alternator, it typically puts out voltage like all the damn time anyway. So for it to only be putting out like 11 volts that day, that was just stupid. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm so stressed out about what I'm doing here. I'm aggravated on what I'm doing here. Having to schedule a customer to have to come back and do it again sucks. Doesn't suck on my wallet. It sucks on the customer because they're the ones stuck having to pay twice. And lucky on this one, the customer is understanding and they know that it's not our fault. It's the parts that they purchased. So, you know, and I know sometimes I'll tout saying, you know, like, supply your own parts, this and that. Sometimes I just feel bad and I want to help people, and then I get gullible, and then shit like this happens, and then I'm stuck having to do it again. That's why I don't want to be dealing with it. The more I talk, I feel like the more I'm ruining this video. There's that thunder, though. I can hear it in the background. Okay, got that. Let's try to get this belt back on real quick. That was almost my fingers. Okay. Belt's on. Give me my damn wrench back, please. Hey, madam. Come on. This stuff. Alright, let's get the battery hooked up. Let's get a multimeter out. Let's do a quick check just to make sure we're putting out voltage. Put this back in. Anyway, I hope I didn't ruin the video by ranting and raving in different directions. I get a little confused when I talk sometimes. Yep, there you go. Oh, they're stuck. Look at that. So again, I know you didn't see it the first time, but 100% the alternator that they sent was junk. Otherwise, I wouldn't be changing it, you know? All right, so I'll reiterate that one more time on the you pick and choose your jobs, because like I said, if you're in my situation, I'm blessed to have a ton of customers. We get, dang it, you probably can't hear me. We get, I don't know, I don't know how many calls a day I get. I mean, it's a lot, but my scheduling is usually right around 80 to 100 cars every month that we actually go and see. You know, our conversion rate on that, our close rate on that is decently high, where we close around 70 cars a month or so in the summertime. It's less in the wintertime, less jobs in the wintertime. So I can tell people, hey, sorry, I'm just not taking the job when it comes to them wanting to buy something online. Now, if you're new to the business and you have to take those jobs, go for it. More power to you. I did in the beginning. I took every job I possibly could get, but I learned that the frustration, the aggravation, dealing with those types of customers and dealing with those cheap parts wasted more of my time. Yes, I made some money, but there was days where I was so frustrated and angry to deal with that stuff that I just don't want to deal with it anymore, and I don't have to. So anyway, we helped her out. She is going to pay us again, and we're going to get out of here. Rain's coming. I got one more job to go look at. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening to me ramble about stupid stuff.